to my new partner.
That shirt is a...
No way!
Scott Steiner, is it?
Wait a minute, Disco.
I don't think Disco expected this.
I don't think that's who he meant as his partner from the look on his face, but then again, he always looks that way.
Scott Steiner and Disco Inferno were partners? Well, doesn't look like Disco believes it.
Should introduce my new partner, Scott Steiner.
Oh, hey, Steiner, I know you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but you're not...
No!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Duck him up!
Oh, boy. Can we see that replay again?
He threw the duck at us!
Goldberg, you bald-headed bastard!
Uh-oh.
I beat your ass at Fall Brawl! You quit! You stay quit! You attack me from behind! You want to finish it? Get your ass out here right now!
Oh, he's calling Goldberg out! He wants him right now!
Oh, and you know he's coming!
This just turned real serious.
And you know that Goldberg never quit. Never quit. Never gave Vince Russo the document.
Yes, he did. He quit. He quit. Oh, no, he didn't quit, did he?
No, in the flesh and blood.
Like a wise man always said, don't wish for something you sure as hell don't want to come true, Steiner. I'll take your challenge, boy, but tonight, my rules.
What could they be?
One-on-one, no interference, and oh, by the way, since we got that beautiful little cage up there,
That's not so little.
To Goldberg
why
it
don't
is.
we drop it down and I kick your ass in the middle of it? And oh, no ref except for to raise my hand after I kill you.
We got an impromptu cage match.
Come on,
Can you believe that? Can you believe it?
8 days ago, both men's careers changed forever at Fall Brawl. Hang on a minute. Scott Steiner.
Where's he going?
God, they're right.
Scott Steiner.
no,
Right behind
guys.
us.
Jesus.
And Goldberg right behind him.
Oh, my, they're just feet away. This is brutal. It's inhuman.
There are no boundaries here except for that cage, and I'm not so sure that's a good boundary for these guys. If you joined us for Fall Brawl, you know the meaning of the word physical. One of the greatest matches ever in WCW pay-per-view history. And I'll go on record as saying it now. You're going to see it here, an impromptu cage brawl here on Monday Nitro.
That was intimidating. I don't mind telling you. I don't know how we got out of that without getting maimed.
Almost got caged.
Wow. Steiner and Goldberg Part 2. I thought these guys had learned their lesson at Fall Brawl. Sheer brutality on pay-per-view, and they're bringing it right here to Nitro. They're still not finished. They're not going to be satisfied until somebody is out of the sport permanently.
And right now, I hate to admit this, but Goldberg is eating Scott Steiner alive. Scott Steiner wearing that protective face mask to protect that broken orbital bone, and Goldberg's going right after his face, but Steiner went right after his, well, someplace other than his face. Advantage, Big Papa Pump.
Yeah. Big advantage. Normally in a cage match, the idea is try to escape, but they are not trying to escape this, belly to belly. They are staying within the confines of the cold steel, and they are trying to obliterate each other.
King suplex. Scott Steiner just buried Goldberg with that belly to belly.
I don't know what to make of Steiner trying to leave. I mean, he wanted Goldberg, but then you saw his facial reaction when Goldberg said lower the cage, and he tried to run away, but he got in the cage, and now here comes Goldberg, and he just runs right over.
Hey, he didn't trying to run away. He hadn't bargained for the cage. He just wanted to regroup a little bit. Big Papa Pump's in there, isn't he?
Oh, it's BS, and you know it because Scott Steiner was going to count on someone like Jeff Jarrett or any one of Vince Russo's thugs to come out and watch his back. He can't count on that now. They're locked in the steel cage.
Okay, Scott, I'll tell Big Papa Pump you said that.
Goldberg going for the face, going for the bones, broken in the face that we talked about. The man's gone. Steiner comes right out of the corner. Took his head right off.
Yes, split his head open like a melon. Well, he's not bleeding, but he will be soon. I know it. Come on, Scott.
Just getting his second wind. Scott Steiner again leaps in the air. Look at it. The arrogance.
Oh, the physical conditioning. Look at the peaks.
Absolutely.
Look at the peaks.
You're right on every count.
1 week removed from what was purported to be Goldberg's resignation letter to World Championship Wrestling. Take a look. He's in the ring fighting Big Papa Pump.
Goldberg slips behind. Remember, his arm is still not 100%. Double underhook, butterfly suplex to take him over and put him down. As you look at the cage that will later house Vince Russo and Booker T for the WCW title. Gentlemen, Goldberg's appearance here tonight has put a thorn in the side of Vince Russo. You know it. And obviously, Scott Steiner is in the cage.
Which he didn't know. He didn't know he was going to have to be in the cage. And there was a karate blow, I think, that Scott Steiner just used. The martial arts.
Yeah, it was a swift front kick is what it was. Right between, Medeja. How about this, Medeja, who came out moments ago to peel Lamiel and Pamela, has come out now with a lead pipe. What's she going to do?
Medeja's been cleaning house. She's the queen of the lead pipe, and she's inside the cage, man.
She comes right in with a lead pipe. A handoff, and the lead pipe in the jaw.
That was like the Olympics. She handed off the baton, and Scott Steiner's going to win the race now.
Yeah, you're not getting in the last leg. Pounding Goldberg into submission.
Hang on a minute. If you look at the cage door, watching as security, looks like Jumbo Elliott.
He's going for the win here. Steiner, and there is Jumbo Elliott. Jumbo right in the face of Steiner. Who got his face in there.
And now Goldberg taking advantage. Steiner turned his back on Goldberg at all.
Steiner was going for the win, and Elliott prevented Steiner from walking through.
No big deal there. Steiner just went past Elliott and sacked Goldberg. Nothing Jumbo ain't used to.
So now with a lead pipe once again. What does Goldberg have left now? He ducks. And buried right through the lead pipe, my God.
Oh, that lead pipe hit Scott Steiner on the spear by Goldberg. That was like Goldberg used the lead pipe.
Runs right through the lead pipe, and now Goldberg, after the spear, lead pipe is a moment away. Yes, he walks in.